We all know that Joe Biden has already gotten the United States out of one quagmire. Of course, that was Afghanistan. It may not have gone the way everybody wanted it to, but hey, he ended America's longest war. But that wasn't the only war that Joe Biden inherited when he became president of the United States. There's another one raging right here on our soil that Donald Trump created himself and just left for Joe Biden to deal with. And much like Afghanistan, there's no clear goal. There's no exit plan. There's no strategy involved in it whatsoever. So now Joe Biden is stuck with the task of trying to figure out how to end Donald Trump's trade war. Now, I have spoken about the trade war multiple times since Joe Biden became president. I have tweeted about it. I have asked, why the hell doesn't anybody care that this thing is still going on? Because it drives me crazy that everybody just kind of stopped talking. Hell, they stopped talking about it when Trump was still president. Nobody seemed to care about the increase in consumer prices here in the United States that is a direct result of Donald Trump's trade war. Steel prices still through the roof because of his trade war. And that raises the price of literally everything that is manufactured using American steel. Cars, appliances, everything. And that's just one tiny aspect of it. We also have the farmers, who we have had to bail out to the tune of billions and billions of dollars throughout the Trump administration because of his trade war policies. The United States government having to buy up all their surplus farm goods because they weren't able to sell them overseas anymore. That's still a thing, except we're just not helping those people the way we were back when Donald Trump needed their votes. The trade war has to end, but it's not as simple as Joe Biden just meeting with foreign leaders and saying, all right, hey, listen, let's call it a truce. We're going to end the tariffs. You do your thing. We'll do our thing. It can't end like that. It'd be great if it could, but it won't, because Joe Biden also cannot be seen as weak. So he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He knows that he has to end this. I assume he knows that he has to end this, right? I mean, I imagine his economic advisors are telling him, yeah, you've got to do something about this. We've been in office for 8 months now. This, we got to deal with it. And we're not. But somebody should be telling him you got to deal with this. And hopefully he's listening, unlike Donald Trump, to the people who are smarter than him on how to handle this. I don't have the answers. Okay, I am not an expert in United States trade. It is a very complicated issue that varies from country to country. Our grievances vary from country to country. But towards the, towards the end of Donald Trump's administration, he was threatening to just throw tariffs on any country that pissed him off at that time. Remember when he was talking about, I'm going to tariff Italy, I'm going to tariff France, I'm going to tariff half of Europe. And then, of course, the big ones with China. But these are still things that exist, and Joe Biden has to get us out of them. This is hurting the United States economy. This is hurting workers. This is hurting small businesses. And it is now up to Joe Biden, whether he wanted to do it or not. You got to figure this out, and you got to figure it out pretty quick. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.